Herbert's throwing it. Steps up to the end zone. Touchdown, Quentin Johnston. The flag is down, and the Chiefs are pointing in the direction of the Chargers. And the Chargers from inside the red zone of the Kansas City Chiefs. Herbert for the end zone. There's Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Los Angeles Chargers. Herbert's throwing, fading back over the middle. Johnston, touchdown Chargers. Flag is down late.
Raiders bring pressure. Herbert steps up. On the move, scans end zone. A dart. Keenan Allen working his way in the back line, grabs it, and the Chargers jump on top. Polamalu is in coverage. 1, 2, no problem, and a toe drag to boot. He keeps mentioning the future gold jacket. And he talks about Mac almost with awe. Herbert launches downfield. It's Johnson in stride. Touchdown, Chargers.
Johnston on the move. Hampton gets the call. Touchdown with ease. And the Chargers build on their lead. On a 3-yard touchdown run by the rookie Hampton. His first NFL touchdown. 2nd down and 6. Herbert to the air. Pipkins the block at the right tackle. Got away from Allen. Herbert alive in the throw. Caught. Touchdown! Touchdown! Allen! What a play! Got it. 23-20. Zeros on the clock. It's over. And the Chargers remain unbeaten. And their first 3-0 start in 23 years. On a game-winning 43-yard field.
Now it's sustaining it for the whole season.
Herbert on 1st and 10. He gets a block from Deculus. Downfield, caught 5, touchdown. Johnston works on Belton. And Banks. 36-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers are back in business.
He had 5, and it didn't matter how good you are. Turnovers will come back to haunt you.
1st and 10. And the run here and the galloping move. And look at the run by the rookie Hampton. He'll take it in for the touchdown. What a sprint. 54 yards.
Or they weren't overlooking the Giants all week long.
2-point try. Herbert will take it himself. Digging. Penetrates. Got it. 2-point attempt up and in, and it's a 3-point game.
On the fake, Herbert throwing, end zone caught for the touchdown. It's McConkey.
Yeah, this is more of a man coverage play again, but McConkey just kind of gets lost as he goes in on a spot route. And Herbert does a great job of finding him. God, they really struggled last week, their connection. That was one surprise. I was expecting to see these guys
away from leverage. As Gadsden on the backside of the formation.
3rd and goal. Herbert on the move. Chased by Sealer. Throws. Touchdown. Ladd McConkey.
Again, it's like a barge up front.
3rd down and 1. Play fake. Herbert to Vidal. 1st down and angling for the end.
Look at that. Look at the number of people on the offensive line again. And Wisconsin used to have 9 on the offensive line. They called it the barge formation. And that was very similar there.
Out of the hold of J.K. Scott. Dicker's kick online. It is good. And the Chargers regain the lead with just 5 seconds left.
Herbert, fake the handoff. Dials it up. End zone. Touchdown. A strike to Johnston. Into it.
Really tight quarters there. They run a double crosser route, which causes a little bit of confusion and traffic for the defensive backs. And Herbert finds Johnston in the back of the end zone for a much-needed touchdown.
Take the handoff.
Herbert out of the pocket. Avoids the sack, throws for the touchdown. A low pass is handled for the score.
Settles into a zone spot. You'll see right here. Sees his quarterback scrambling, so he mirrors him. He says, I'm going to come with you towards the sideline. I'm going to settle down, give you a nice target. Throw it low on the goal line, high on the end line. Justin Herbert.
Rushes on. Herbert steps up. Herbert throwing on the move. Catch, turn, touchdown. Justin Herbert delivers to Gadsden.
You're going to see Jermaine Pratt right there. He's just going to slide inside at the last second as he sees that scramble attempt, which opens up the passing lane for Justin Herbert to Gadsden. Really good job taking advantage. And Gadsden finding the hole.
7.5 minutes. 3rd and goal on the 14th play of this drive. To the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Gadsden.
Say, here's your matchup right here. And good job of giving him just enough time. Good stem there to sell it to the outside. That's a matchup you're thinking you're going to win. And then Joe Alt, who again is at left tackle against Bernard. Good spin move to get in towards Herbert. And here's the taunting penalty after he beats him in a one-on-one matchup.
6 rushes, 1 pass on this drive. Make it a 7th rush and make it a touchdown. Vidal into the end zone. And on the scoreboard, it's 14-0, Los Angeles. Second and 10. Going for it all. Out in front. Hold in. Ladd McConkey. Touchdown.
This is really what he's looking at. If the safety comes down, he knows he's got the one-on-one matchup. It's exactly what he had. And what a job by Ladd McConkey, being able to separate. A couple times we've seen him on this drive. Last 3 plays win, and that time
just a scope. Herbert rolling, looking, throwing, and that's going to be caught for the touchdown by Trey Harris.
Opportunity within this offense. Gets better every single week. Here he just mirrors his quarterback in trouble in the scramble drill. Gets away from Metellus, realizes he's in trouble. How about, look at the eyes of Herbert. Steps up, just waiting, buying time, gets the separation.
Well, the 2 tight ends on the right side off the play fake. Herbert looking to throw. Pass is complete. Matlock dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. It's his 2nd reception of the year, and this one is a score.
Big man touchdown. He's listed as the fullback. He goes out in the flat. Jihad Ward is late to get to him. Ward thinks he's coming to block him. They're not going to throw it to the D lineman, are they? Yes, they are. I'm trying to single-handedly make it not cool anymore. I think it's working.
First down. Herbert going to the end zone for Johnston. He's got it. Throw it over the top of the defender. It's a 20-yard touchdown pass from Herbert.
It was by Herbert, but I'm going to try. Watch Johnston. It's going to be a flag route towards the pylon. This is actually pretty good coverage for the Titans. He puts it right over the hand.
At the 1-yard line of Los Angeles, they fake the shovel pass. Herbert rolls the pocket, now heads toward the end zone, slides in safely. Touchdown Chargers, 26-17. Picked up a few things on that slide.
Well, I love the fake. He gets out. There's nobody out there. You know, everybody's in man-to-man coverage. That's the problem with having man-to-man coverage in some of these situations. Nobody has Herbert.
Down snap, because we're down to 16 seconds left. Herbert throwing inside, touchdown McConkey!
Here he's going to watch this. 1, 2, 3, and wide open. That is the hardest play in football, in my opinion, to try to cover. And Herbert just threw a rocket right in there before Jalen Ramsey could get there. They needed that.
First and goal for the 2. It is Vidal to the left, into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
And out game balls, and then all of a sudden people just yell out names. and then Harbaugh will scream his name, and they'll give out 30, 35 game balls. Sometimes he gets so excited. That might be one of those nights tonight, because this is a franchise.
Chargers can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Herbert standing in there again, now throws, it's complete. Johnston pinballs in, touchdown! Quentin Johnston with his 7th touchdown of the year.
Chargers going to empty set. You're going to see Johnson coming across your field. Ends up matched up with a linebacker and Devin White, and that's an advantage for the Chargers. Justin Herbert sees it, stays alive, steps up into the pocket, delivers the throw. The players, they believe, have worked their butts off and deserve a win.
Here's Vidal on 3rd down, and he turns it upfield for a first down. Still going. Kamani Vidal down the sideline, and he has a touchdown. A 59-yard score. A career-long run for Kamani Vidal, and the Chargers regain the lead.
Take a look right there at 68. Gets the kick-out block on Porter, and Vidal makes an excellent cut before the inside pursuit can get to him. And then he hits the home run. The great nephew of Hank Aaron does exactly like...
McConkey in motion on 3rd and 2. Herbert looking to run. Buying time now, throws, caught, touchdown! Ladd McConkey.
But he had him early on this play as well.
When he didn't get him early, McConkey finished the route and then came back. And that's what got him open on the second movement, right? The second reaction, as you noted, had him early, didn't get it to him. So McConkey faked like he was moving deeper into the end zone and then came back towards the pylon.
Patterson, the running back. And Patterson is in for a touchdown. His 3rd career rushing touchdown, but his 1st in 4 years. And the Chargers add to their lead. This for Max Crosby and Las Vegas.
Look how hard he runs there. He's met by Devin White. Laulu, is that Laulu down there, number 9, or is that Fotu?
Fotu.
Lucky Fotu, 95. Took it.
2nd down and goal. Herbert, wide open, touchdown, rookie. Omarion Hampton, welcome back. We've seen Herbert hand off to his right, and now we see him complete to Hampton for the first points of the night. Chargers on top, 7-zip.
Conkey had a punt return that he let go because he couldn't completely see it.
Idell the back, 3rd and 3, Herbert. Here comes Karlaftis, and to the end zone, caught, touchdown! Grabbed on the play by Lambert Smith. His 2nd catch of the season, 1st career touchdown reception.
Even better, because he steps up in the pocket. Watch him as he secures it, gets both feet down. I guess we're going to have to take another look at this now. Let's see if he hangs on to the ball. It's coming loose.
But then grabbed.
I know. Let's see if it hits the ground, though. Nope, it looks like he keeps his hand underneath it.
When they're 3rd and 6 plus, that's where Herbert gets hit, gives up sacks, and it's really problematic for this offense.
So these 2nd down and 7 plays are big. Shot down the field, end zone. It is held on to by Johnston for the touchdown. The Texas native with a fabulous catch for the score.
It's good to have Quentin Johnston back. He is their big size receiver. Their down the field threat, but could not have thrown this ball any more perfect. Right in front of...
Just a 4-man rush this time for Dallas. Herbert's got a man down the sideline. McConkey for the touchdown. Separation for McConkey against Diggs, and a dime from Justin Herbert.
That's what this, it looks like they clear this thing out, and then you're going to get basically McConkey coming down the sideline on a wheel route. So you occupy safety.
It's going to be Herbert with the push from Matlock, and he's in for the touchdown.
And look at this offensive line. There is nothing that this Cowboys defensive line can do when you got that much mass, coupled with a 6'6", 240-pound quarterback pushing the ball into the end zone.
Second and goal for LA. Little shuffle off to the right. It's Hampton, and it's a touchdown. The third rushing touchdown of his NFL career, and a key blow delivered by this Chargers offense.
Yeah, this offensive line, as much as they've struggled at times, when they were asked to run the football and be physical, they absolutely were. Zion Johnson pulling around on the gap scheme run.
Being offense, defense, didn't matter who we were talking to.
Herbert keeps, rolls, touchdown.
Great play call here. Heavy personnel, everything looks like run. Gadsden's on the left-hand side. He's going to sneak back behind everybody. Good find, good throw, good catch this time by the young fella to bring it with
3:40 to go. Down 10, second and goal from the Houston 5. They're going to hand it off to Hampton. Touchdown! The rookie hits the end zone. And it's currently a 4-point game. After attempt of his career. Meaning it's still a 4-point game after this run.
Wow, nice run there. Nice little hole.